then he really is in big trouble.
Hello， 大家好，这里是先生，欢迎收看我的公鸡神探游戏实况第10集。
Believe me, I'd love to have one.
哦，看一眼，他拿个什么呀？啊，98423722。
Why did you keep that wristband?
腕带，看起来像什么监禁过的什么东西啊？看一眼。哦，一条腕带，但这到底是什么意思呢？感觉像是某种编号啊，什么试验体啊，什么发散的有点多啊。
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Timbo, but we wouldn't tell you even if we did.
But you have. You are an open book to me, Sonny. So, thanks for the intel.
嘿呦，你还挺会品啊。
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121 days. After that, I can gut you if I want, and get away with it.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
说得对。
He has a point.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Okay, I get it. My beak is sealed. Zoop.
你真可爱。那我们现在是要离开了是吗？你临走之前还有什么话跟我说吗？
If you want to know what happened, give me a good story in exchange.
I'll give you a story, all right. You'll be laying eggs from it, you cretin.
Oh, okay. Take it easy, Marty.
Yeah, take it easy, Big Bird. Jeez. I'll tell you what you want to know.
啊，你已经说过了，没用，走。利爪市警察局，这些都是去过地方，还要去吗？我觉得马伦的报摊，你怎么又在这儿？
So long, Tim. I hope we won't meet again, Fro.
Yeah, the pleasure's all mine, boys.
看我们之前是来早了，马伦还有什么可说的吧？没有了，那应该就是直奔主题啊。都去过了，利爪市警察局 ，Here we go。
Clucking furry hell!
So they know we're still alive?
哎
And
呦，
I'd like to do something about it.
这是有什么追车什么玩意儿啊？我们要的不是尸体明白吗？朝车开枪，别打里面动物蠢货，快躲起来，你就没那么容易中弹啊，别死。哦，
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
And you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
我们这是过了还是没过啊？
We could only hope we'd arrived in time.
这就行了
If they'd，
这也
taken
太容
Zip
易
to
了
the
吧？
interrogation room, the hole as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him, we'd lose the trail and end up in a dead end. It was time to be fast and ruthless. God damn it, Zip. Why couldn't you stay out of this?
这也，我还没感觉到什么就结束了呢。这个追车战，哈
Look who's here. The top of the cops.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten soaking wet because of those holes.
Sometimes I wonder how these two are even still alive in a city like this.
这就要傻人有傻福，懂吗？
Wonders of the world, Marty. Hey, guys. Beautiful night, huh? Maybe a little wet, but,
Well, to be honest, I'm soaked to the bone. Maybe the spikes. Shut the fuck up, Royce. And you, don't you have anything better to do? Eh?
Better than this? Nah, nothing. We love clowns.
Ah, piss off, chicken.
舌战群儒，这蛮搞笑。看看，
They're never gonna use an umbrella, are they?
there's not a chance in hell those two would ever admit what morons they are. Hey, Marty, don't they remind you of someone?
想想你自己啊 ，Marty 这么小个脑子，
Fuck off.
听懂了，那就直接进去吧。还有什么可看的？哦，警
Do you
徽
ever believe in all of this, Sonny?
What do you mean?
I mean, what we represent. Well, or what we should represent.
I did, Marty. Yeah, I used to believe in it.
And now?
Somewhere deep down, I guess I still do. After all the shit we've been through, why else would we be here right now?
You're right. Does that mean I also believe?
Well, if you ever question yourself, Marty, then yes, you still do.
这话说的好沧桑哦。
Or I'm just an idiot, like you.
That's a possibility.
挺好的，理想主义者。进去。
Martin,
Yes, Chief.
you know what I've heard?
I have no idea, Chief.
You think I'm stupid, birds?
No, we don't, Chief.
What the ever-loving fuck do you think you're doing?
Chief, if I may.
这个 Sunny 紧张的都结巴了。
Sonny, shut the fuck up. You're not on duty. You're suspended, if you remember. So I'm not your chief right now.
Oh, we just stepped out for a coffee, Chief. Then we saw something suspicious at the Czar Club, and we investigated it, and,
Suspicious, right? You investigated, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you take me for a fool, chickens? And what do you know about the burning ship that lit up the entire Times?
Burning, what? Wild lords, that sounds awful.
有点假哦。
Don't play innocent with me, Santino. You both stink like you're in deep, deep shit.
Well, you don't think we had anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know. But if you do, I will find out. You better know that.
I swear, Chief.
被吓
I've
到
had
了。
enough of your swearing for a lifetime. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Have a beautiful day, Chief.
Don't let me see you again, Santino. Or
I'll try not to be seen, Chief.
I'm not your chief. Get lost.
哇，这个局长真有气势啊！他们俩就像被这个班主任逮到的小学生一样，就乖乖听训啊。还能再看吧？
The Hound of Hell in the flesh.
I don't think any kind of devil would be brave enough to get a dog like this son of a bitch.
我真敢说啊，怎么不到人家面前说
A
啊？
busy day, sir?
Sonny, you think I'm just joking, right? Speak to me one more time, and I'll fire your ass.
Understood, sir. Sorry. I hope this doesn't count.
Get the fuck out of my sight, Santino.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Not gonna happen again, sir.
Did anyone ever tell you you're a real pain in the ass, Sonny?
Only my mother, sir.
真的就是乖乖听训啊！吉普就在这边，还有波斯科啊，我们的小狗狗，Monica。
Tonight, the heart of the station is beating incessantly.
That was beautiful, boss.
我们先跟可爱、美丽、敬业、值守岗位的 Monica 聊一下
Hey,。Monica.
Hey, boys. I hear the city's on fire since you're back together again.
Not yet, but all is not lost.
Metaphorically, I mean. So, how can I help you?
We need some information. If you're not busy.
Of course I'm busy, and of course you need information. But I'll help you, as always.
You're an angel.
Yeah, I know, Marty.
好，看看知道些啥哦。新出来3个 ，Deborah、蔡华斯、Wester。
Do you know anything about a girl named Deborah Ibanez?
You mean the Bambi whose body was found in Natasha Kutsenko's weekend house with huge red letters on her back?
哦，总结能力很强，一句话就把事情都讲完了。
Don't call her a Bambi.
So you knew her.
Just fleetingly.
Anyway, I don't even want to know. I don't know much about her. Moses and Plato are on that case.
Thanks for the intel, Mon. Anything else worth mentioning?
You were at the scene, right?
We? Of course not.
很假哎。
Sonny, you can't lie to me. You just can't.
Is this some kind of interrogation? Just leave us alone, Monica.
You're an open book for me, Sonny. Remember that.
莫妮卡说：“小样儿，你还跟我装？
Guess who we had the chance to meet? Madame Zavas.
So you're that lonely? I didn't think that was your thing, Sonny, but you know what's best for you.
We were there to investigate.
Of course. And were you successful?
To be honest, they beat us and tried to burn us alive.
Inside of a sinking ship.
Wow. Busy night, right? Even for you.
你们2个是不是该反思一下自己的人缘啊？所有人听到你们被绑在船上烧，都不觉得同情哎。
Yeah, so, what do you know about the madam?
Nothing much. She's not had any run-ins with the police recently.
Of course, because half the PD goes to her.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Look, Mon, we suspect Madame Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler. Any idea why?
No, but those two mean trouble by themselves. I don't envy you boys.
Seriously, any ideas?
Get out while you can. Right about immediately.
Well, you're kind of right.
但是是废话。
We can't, Mon. We gotta see this through to the end.
Famous last words.
哦，还有的问吗？
What about the raccoon? What's he doing here?
You tell me. You're here because of him, am I right?
Are we that easy to read?
Yes.
I know you as if you're my own chicks, boys.
Oh.
Don't get too excited, Monty.
还能再聊吗？
Busy?
Always.
哦，不行啊，让我们看看棋谱。
Zip H. Murphy.
Do you believe he's really that scared? Or is it just an act?
Zip's a good actor, but he's not that good. If Wessler's henchmen are after him, he has good reason to be afraid.
Sorry, boys. I can't let you do that. You know, protocol.
You and Protocol, Bosco? Don't make me laugh.
That's the case, boys, like it or not. Stop harassing the witness.
Well, what can I do? Sorry, guys.
哎，感觉好像这个波斯科一直在负责看押犯人。哎，局长，看看能不能跟局长通融一下。
Still here?
No, sir.
Well then. For all the wilds.
I don't understand how you do it, Sonny.
Do what?
You drive him crazy, yet he still doesn't bite your head off. Didn't even suspend you.
可能他爱我吧。
Because he respects me, Marty. I may be insufferable, but he can't deny I've always brought something to the table.
That's why you drive the poor old dog mad?
No, I do it because I'm bitter and twisted.
Oh, yeah.
这个很有自知之明啊。那我们直接跟波斯科。
So, we're in a bind now.
We have to get our buddy Bosco away from Zip if we want to have a word with him.
What are you thinking?
I don't know yet.
You two again.
Say, Bosco, what's all this about Zip?
Yeah, if only I knew. This idiot called us on himself. He told us we have to take his statement.
And what does he want to confess to?
I don't know yet. We still can't get it out of him. But we're taking him down to the hole soon. There, he'll sing like a little bird for us.
Would you mind if we asked him a few questions before that? You know, just for old time's sake.
Sorry, boys, but you know the rules.
The rules, right. More like blood boil.
Yeah, more like blood boil. So sorry.
确实啊，局长在这儿就是不可能，对吧？让人家这个玩忽职守。哎，什么玩意儿？好家伙，这是塞在哪儿呢 ？Bells of the Panthers。我们来看一下这个新的藏品——公鸡神探磁暴的钟声。Bells of the Panthers 应该是这么念啊。Sunny 和 Marty 正在处理一个小案子，此时他们接到一通神秘的电话，有人绑架著名的歌剧演唱家西卡洛女士，而要求的赎金是2名侦探明星的头颅，而且要端放在金盘子上。哇，好有悬念啊！尽管局长发出了严厉的警告，但传奇的公鸡神探还是着手调查了此案，结果证明这个案子比以前的任何案子都更复杂，更涉及私人恩怨。不知道是因为制作组实在想不出来要编那么多故事，所以每个这个案件只有一个开头啊，都没有中间的过程，也是很偷懒。局长这边显然是没办法沟通啊，没办法通融的。哎呀，那我们还能干嘛呢？可以去靶场吗？
Some shooting practice can't hurt, Sonny. I'm sure you're rusty to your bones.
Oh, you think so, eh?
There's one way to find out. The good old Magnum.
所以靶场这边有信息吗？出口海豹靶子，看看能不能跟 Marty。
Maybe I should thank him. Hey, Marty, listen.
Yeah?
Well, nothing. Just,
Go on.
well, let's just,
Sonny, relax. I know, all right?
你们打什么谜语？我不懂。
you know.
I know, you're sorry, you didn't mean it, and you thank me. Well,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
是，你们俩心有灵犀啊。
then let's pretend you did. Forget about it.
Okay, partner. Thanks. What do you think? What's next?
Oh, you're asking my opinion now?
Yeah. Why? Why is that so funny?
You haven't done that in 10 years, Boss Bird.
哎呀，关键时刻就不要再打嘴炮啦。
Only 9.
Yeah, anyway, I'm sure the wristband's the key. Whatever those numbers mean, it's important enough for Zip to risk his life.
哎，等一下，这个腕带不会是之前娜塔莎被监禁的时候用的一个腕带吧？对吧？
And a lot of things can be said about
很有
Zip,
可能
but
哦。
stupid's not one of them.
And he hates cops, so he'd only get himself locked up if he had no other choice.
Exactly.
那这里显然是走不通了。我们还能找谁啊？啊，不会还是要回去找 Monica 吧？她那么强啊？
Busy?
Always.
不行呀。哎，多了一条。
When did they bring in the trash panda?
Not even an hour ago. You're just in time. They haven't taken him into the hole yet.
Yeah, I can see. Listen, Mon, would you do us a favor?
Can I be honest? Not really.
Oh, just a small thing. For old time's sake.
Me and my big heart. So, what do you want?
Call Bosco over here for some reason,
Oh.
okay? So that we can have a quick talk with Zip.
Okay, I guess I can do that. But you owe me one.
这么厉害 ，Monica， 说使唤谁使唤谁啊？
We'll thank you somehow, I promise.
No, no promises this time. Shoes.
Shoes?
Size 35, high heels, black.
没问题，没问题。
Yes, ma'am.
这个关头啊，给什么不行啊？
Good. Hey, Bosco.
Yes, ma'am.
Come over here for a second.
Right away.
这么听话，这么听话，说话。
Hello, Zip.
Hello, boys. What's up?
We were trying to visit you, but guess what? You were nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But suddenly the cops appeared and,
你在骗，你在骗。
Cut the crap, Zip. We talked to Tim. We were at the dog and at Bubo's, Zip. 2 meatheads were talking about gutting a rat.
a rat?
An informant, Zip. We immediately knew it was you. Isn't that flattering?
I can explain, boys. My life was in danger. These lunatics want to kill me, and I have no idea why.
They wanted to cook us, Zip. We're lucky to be alive. Then we walked our feet to the bone and almost got shot to pieces just a couple of minutes before.
确实很惊险啊，刚才那一整段。
What Sonny means is we're not in the mood for bullshit.
But boys, I have no idea what they want from you. I don't know what they want from me either.
We have time. And by the looks of it, you have too, pal. So start telling us what you have to do with all of this.
哦，可以问啊，看看。哦，3个。
Bubo doesn't have a high opinion of you, Zip. How do you know him?
You see these stitches? His weight. All of them.
哦，就是他手上的，还有他脸上的这些，是吧？
Ah, I see. My condolences.
He's a good friend of mine. But the word friend is misspelled in his dictionary.
我真会说话。
What do you think about this paper?
I've seen better, Sonny boy, but that's not paper.
Do you know what it is?
At first glance, it's canvas. A piece of a painting, but it's too small and too blurry to make anything of it.
So, still nothing. Well, thanks anyway, Zip.
Anytime, boys. Are we done?
那是没有的。
Have you ever been to the Nile, Zip?
Oh, I wish, man. But my kind can't get in there. Why, did you?
Right in the madam's room if you're interested.
Oh, so that's why you look like that.
我们什么德行啊？
Bingo. Did you know that the place has ties to the Wessler Empire?
That place has ties to everything and everyone in Clawville, boys. Even to the royal family. I'll bet my tail on it.
So, we were just about to listen to some sweet music when,
Didn't that damn jukebox break all of a sudden?
Oh, damn it.
Damn it, indeed, Zip. There was a wristband behind it, with numbers on it.
984-237-22 to be exact.
What? All that from memory? How the hell?
I have no idea either, and it scares me too, but that's not the point. Tell us about it.
所以这个 Marty 是天赋派的啊，武力又强，然后脑子又好，就是不太喜欢动啊。但是他的这个直觉啊，他的这个记忆力啊，都是很好的，可能是这样一个人设。
That is, if you want to leave this place on your feet.
Okay, okay. You got me. I'll talk, but only if you promise that the cops won't know about this.
怎么我们就不是 cops 是吗
Do we look like we're on duty?
？OK， 盘问啊，哎呀，那就问吧。
Zip is a real opportunist. He's trying to turn everything to his advantage, but we're gonna turn the tables.
吉普是个见风使舵的家伙，他会想办法利用一切情况，但我们会占到上风，影响机会主义。
Who did you escape from? And why here, Zip?
Why? Because I like living, that's why.
How did you know they were coming for you?
I got a tip-off from a friend that I should pack my things and go if I want to live. But I had nowhere to run. Yeah, you know me. The hot dog's my everything.
So you thought you'd be safe here?
Of course. Ibben's people are everywhere, but, maybe it's harder to get rid of me at the PD.
是啊，在那个危急情况下，他能一下想到躲在警局，真的是反应挺快的。
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
哦，新印象守口如瓶。那两个白痴说你是老鼠，为什么？你怎么惹到伊本·外斯尔？这两个问题很相近啊。守口如瓶的话，为什么
Those two meatheads called you a rat. Why?
Maybe because they needed a reason to get rid of me. I swear I didn't squeal to no one. Why would I?
Because that's what you do, even now.
This is different. Then, my life depended on not squealing. Now, it depends on me doing so, doesn't it?
That could be the case, but it doesn't matter now.
Thanks, Sonny. You know exactly how to cheer someone up.
走投无路？还扣10分。看来你是没法离开黑社会了。伊本在勒索你，对吗？他有你的什么把柄
？It seems you can't leave the underworld behind.
I have nothing to do with Wessler or the Castilia clan or anybody else, okay? I swear.
卡斯蒂利亚家族？
You mean not anymore?
Wessler didn't leave me much choice. You know how it goes, huh? A last favor. A teeny-weeny little favor. I owed him. If I didn't do it, I'd be done for. I mean...
What did you have to do for Ibn?
I never hurt anyone, all right? Let's make that clear right now.
I never said you did.
那你说嘛？
I just had to get rid of a package for the boss. That was the job. Quick, clean, simple, right?
不会就是这个手袋吧？腕带？
Yeah? What kind of package?
A very heavy one.
Dead bodies are kinda heavy, Zip.
How did you know it was a dead body?
这还用得着猜吗？
I didn't. I was bluffing, but thanks for the answer.
You lousy chicken.
他急了，他急了。
Zip's a secretive little specimen, but knowing his past, it's no surprise. I must take advantage of this and trap him with it.
哦，家世真诚，他真诚。所以是具尸体，具体是什么样的尸体？你为什么不来局里？为什么找你棋不太有很重？你为什么接受这个要求？这个吧。
So, a dead body, huh? What kind exactly?
How should I know? What am I, a butcher? A zoologist?
You still know something about it.
It was wrapped up entirely, okay? I didn't see any of it. It was, I don't know, average, like you and me.
Scaly, hairy, furry, feathery, or bald? What kind exactly?
对啊，什么品种的呀？
Hey, I don't know, all right? I told you it was wrapped up.
哦，还可以。如果他们放你出去，你觉得会有什么结果？你现在是谋杀从犯，你知道吗？哎，都是威胁。
If they let you out,
没什么
what do
区
you
别。
think will happen?
I don't know, okay? Maybe it was a stupid idea coming here, but this was my best stupid idea. Maybe I'll win a few days with it.
Or a few hours, more likely. If you help us, maybe we can cover this whole mess up.
You mean you can be bought, Sonny? What a time to be alive. The unbribable Santino Featherland.
怎么？我们都是为了破案好吗？
I'm suspended, Zip, and I'm talking chicken to raccoon.
Oh, I see. You're a foul.
哼，你管我？你想勒索一本，对不对？你为什么留着那条腕带？你觉得你会在局里保护多久？我们要直接一些啊！你为什么留着那条腕带
Why did you keep that wristband?
Because it seemed important. And because, you know me, I'm trying to turn every situation to my advantage. That's the way Zip works.
How?
Who knows? It seemed important. It just fell out of the body bag, and I thought, look, this shit seems important, so why not?
这个腕带都能从袋子里掉出来，你告诉我，你不知道袋子里装的是个什么物种？
That's why they want to kill you.
I have no friggin' way of knowing that. Why don't you ask them, huh?
哎呀，不要生气嘛。尸体后来怎么样了？
What happened to the body, Zip?
I don't know, Sonny. All I had to do was drop it in an abandoned part of the hive.
啊，我们不会又要去问那个苍蝇人吧？
Where starvation's most prevalent, I guess. Where insects fight for their survival, right?
I couldn't have found a better way to get rid of a corpse myself. All that fresh meat must have been gone in a matter of minutes. Fuck, I don't know. I didn't stick around to see what happened.
You make me sick, Zip.
You would have done exactly the same thing in my situation. Anyone would have. I got the order. I did what I had to. I wanted...
That's Ibn for you. Blackmail.
Yeah, something like that.
Zip may be secretive, but if he manages to open up, he's also honest. He's not trying to change the subject anymore, so I only have one thing left to do. Ask the right questions.
哦，这个涨了好多啊。我们问正确的问题：死者是谁？他想把事情推到重组身上，他为什么要这么做？他为什么找你？你对谁泄密了吗？这个吧。
So he wanted to blame it all on the insects. Why would he do that?
They're easy prey.
Yeah, I get it.
Insanely simple, Sonny. Ibn Wrestler's not the only one who takes advantage of the tensions, you know. It's the easiest method of sweeping things under the rug.
I've heard that Wessler's trying to break into the substitute meat industry.
Surprised? What do you think will happen if Wessler saves Roachtown from starvation with a new, cheap, and accessible faux meat product, eh? Boom!
我怎么就不信呢？我怎么觉得有一种循环利用、可持续的这个阴谋在后面呢？
He's gonna be a hero.
And maybe he'll get voted into the Council of 12.
Clucking hell. I'm asking you for the last time. What's with the wristband?
I honestly have no idea, Sonny. It simply fell out of the bag when I threw it down in the alley. At first, I wanted to leave it there,
所以
but
他不是在生气，他是在害怕吧？
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole story. At first, I thought it was some kind of code. But on a wristband, it's usually an ID number instead.
Like on prisoners?
Exactly. But I know from experience that prisoners don't get bands like this. Not in Clawville. It looks more like something from a hospital.
Maybe you're right, Zip. While we're at it, was it Dr. Bubo who gave you the tip-off to get out of the hot dog?
真的吗？不这么强？
Yeah, it was. Why?
Thanks, Zip. You've helped us put some vital pieces into place.
不过蒙生做大事啊！
Well, that's great. That didn't help me, Sonny. I don't want to rot in here or end up in the alley of the hive.
We'll see what we can do.
You gotta help me.
Be glad I'm not charging you as an accomplice to murder here and now. Just keep your head down. Understand?
I will, Boss Bird. I will.
That's more like it.
哦，哎，也还行哎。哎，确实啊，那看来我没有错觉啊，我们确实在进步哎。重要线索：这条腕带是吉普按照 Wessler 的命令藏在虫巢中的尸体上找到的。
So you're telling me you have no idea what this is?
It's a wristband. I see the same thing as you. This was the only thing left of the dead body. And me, you know me, they don't call me Sticky Fingers for nothing.
So you just took it.
Maybe for some blackmailing?
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of justice. I wanted to know who I buried.
你这话你说了，你自己信吗？
You're a real bastard, Zip. A real first-grade bastard.
不过怎么说，虽然他坏啊，但是他确实很聪明啊，感觉是能笑到最后的那种角色啊，我感觉啊。
Should I say thanks? Thanks.
Just lay low, Zip. Real low.
Thanks for the advice, Sonny.
So, where to next? Where did that wristband come from?
I got bad news, Marty. I only know one person who knows about medical.
Oh, no.
没开二度了。
There.
Sorry, partner. Boobo again.
Google again.
What do you want?
Chicken police. Hands up.
What?
Marty, that's enough.
啊，没意义。局长呢？
Still here?
No, sir.
Well then, for all the while.
走。Monica Bosco。
Hey, Bosco.
Get lost, Sonny. Can't you see I'm talking to Monica?
天哪，他那么喜欢 Monica 可以的，很强。
Busy?
Always.
那有没有办法把它放啊？哎，没有办法吗 ？Bosco， 你也没有办法吗？
Good old Bosco's slowly becoming the same piece of furniture we are.
Sure. You remember when he was just a little green lapdog? For a while, we even had to babysit him.
啊，所以 Bosco 比他们小是吗？或者说来得晚？
He always was a talented little pooch, I have to admit. But the filth that seeped into everything in Clawville has reached him, too.
It reaches everyone one way or another, right?
One way or another, it does, Marty.
确实啊，这个事情也不是你们两只小鸡能解决的。
Did you know there's a theory that the Foundation War was a hoax? That the reptiles deliberately kept in the background, but in reality, they're the ones controlling the city from the underground even now.
哎，这个论调很有意思哦。
What? Where did you hear that?
还
I've
解
never
锁了一
heard
个
such
新密
cheap
点。
shit before.
I read it in Tomorrow's Word. That's a pretty prestigious newspaper.
I wouldn't use that trash to wipe my cloaca, Marty.
就什么阴谋论小报是吗？
Well, at least I read something other than the labels on liquor bottles.
Hey, that was a bit below the belt.
Yep, but true.
You got me.
Have you been flooded by patriotism too?
Of course, Marty. I feel this way all the time.
I think you're mocking me.
I think you should become a detective.
哎呀，那怎么办呢？我们也帮不了你啊，奇普。现在目前啊，因为局长也不愿意跟我们说话 ，Bosco 也不愿意跟我们说话啊，我们找不到别人去帮你了。
We have no business there.
对啊，其他同事就更不可能啊，我们只能去别的地方。还有什么可看的吗？啊，弹孔？什么弹孔？啊？
Last traces of the Castilia clan.
Bloodboil took care of the family for good. Gruesome.
Oh, don't misunderstand me. They got what they deserved. But, you know, once you pull out a weed like that...
2 more spring up in the same place.
就春风吹又生呗。
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean we should give up fighting.
Why not? What's the point of fighting in vain all your life?
Because otherwise, the bad guys win.
这一点上，三弟的信念感还是很强啊。他说的也对啊，看看，那就看看线索吧。哦，这条腕带是奇普按照 Wessler 的命令藏在虫巢中的尸体上找到，这个我们已经知道了。Blood Boil， 当 Blood Boy 又名水谷成为警察局长后，整个城市的黑帮想联合起来对付他，不过他们没有成功。说的好听点，多亏了 Blood Boy， 卡斯蒂利亚家族才会自此彻底灭绝，而警察也因此重新夺回了昔日的荣耀。很强，这个局长 Zip。吉普把尸体藏在了虫巢里，我敢肯定那具尸体真的一点渣也没剩下。有点恶心。新的这个是什么？联盟与沼泽氏族之间的大战，最终决定了利爪氏的命运。沼泽氏族又是哪个氏族？并让这座城市在联盟手中寄生到了殖民列强之列，这标志着利爪氏时代的开始，意味着其正好发生在942年前。这个942年是他们大火吗？忘记了。那我们现在要去 Bobo 家， 还有什么地方可以去？马伦的报摊、沙皇队啊，我们还可以去这些地方吗？看来没什么意义啊，应该是之前留下来的。
Hello, Ursula, dear.
Wow.
Oh, what's the rush? Is there some
Wrong. That dim-witted, insane, ragged old stinky owl. That's what's wrong.
好低吧，这个身材。
Whoa, whoa. It's all right, Ursula. Just tell us what happened.
What happened? You happened. And Wessler's goons. It was supposed to be the only day of the year we could have relaxed a little.
We're sorry, Ursula. You're right.
Like I care, Marty. Tired of this. Tired of the bitter old owl, and I'm tired of waiting.
And?
Never mind. I'm going. This time, I'm going for good.
Hang in there, Ursula. And if there's anything we can do to help...
Anything? Of course there is, my dear. I never want to see your faces again.
Ouch.
I'm gonna try to talk to the old owl, all right?
Good luck with that.
什么夫妻吵架了？
Oh, and Ursula, thanks for all you've done for us. With the car.
You know, I'm starting to regret it.
That was...
Rough.
yeah.
But understandable. I only see Bubo once a year, and even that's way too much.
A lot of people feel the same about us.
Yeah, that's true.
所以到底是他下手太黑，还是他收的钱太贵呢？不然你们为什么那么都不喜欢他呢？
Do you think he's broken up about it?
Bubo? You mean because of Ursula? I don't think so. He's too proud ever to admit he was wrong. Or say he's sorry.
Okay, but deep down inside.
Oh, I don't want to know what's deep down inside of Bubo, Marty.
哎呀，
Hey, what's up, Doc? Somehow we guessed we'd find you still awake.
Stop playing innocent. I've heard that little intermezzo.
We're very sorry, Bubo. I'm sure she'll come back.
Of course she'll come back. She loves me. I don't know why. And she's afraid that I'll drink myself to death once she's gone for good.
哦，挺会啊你。
She's not wrong about that.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
We're here for some information. Then we'll be out of your hair.
Who cares? So what do you want? And be quick.
问，不跟你废话。哎呦，还有新的。
Say, Bubo, about Ursula.
What about her?
Well, that's just it. What if she's not coming back? I'm a little worried about you, Doc. And you know that's not my style.
Well, don't worry, boys. The wind's blowing, the sun's shining.
这倒是。
And Ursula always comes back.
Exactly. There are things in the universe that are unchangeable.
你就这么有自信啊？
Touching, but you should be prepared for the worst. I thought Molly was coming back too, you know.
很过来人告诉你别太自信哦。
Oh, yeah.
I trust Ursula, Sonny. What else can I do?
Well, to be honest, that's all you can do. What do you know about this wristband, Bubo?
Zip said they gave these to patients in hospitals. That's why we came back to you.
Something similar, yes, but not exactly the same.
And?
And what?
Well, what do you think? Where's this from?
How the hoot would I know, Sonny? What am I, some kind of psychic? That I put my hands on it and tell you?
不是你说你知道很多消息，所以还嫌我们上次没来找你吗？
Okay, let's try another approach. Do you have any idea why Wessler's men were looking for Zip so hard?
I don't. How should I know?
He had to hide a body. The body of someone Wessler killed. The wristband is from the corpse.
Really?
That rang a bell, old owl.
Well, boys, if I'm right, you're in deep shit.
That's more like it.
Tell us, Bubo.
So, Wessler, the wristband, and a corpse, huh? It looks very much like I know the connection. Or at least I have a hunch.
Out with it, Alfie.
Okay, don't peck me, chickens. Hobart Ibn Wessler has a relative who happens to be a resident at an insane asylum.
Wait, a relative? What kind of relative?
不会是我猜测的那个双胞胎论吧？
Yeah. You don't know? I thought you were the detective.
妈呀！
Anyway, Ibn Wessler has a twin brother, Albert.
我应该才叫公鸡哦，不对，我应该才叫神探好吗？我居然这么早之前就猜出来了。
Albert Wessler.
You put it together very skillfully, Marty. Yes, Albert Wessler. He's a madman kept in solitary confinement.
Do you think he's the corpse? But why?
How the hell should I know that?
但是我觉得死掉的不是 Albert 啊，很有可能是 Ibn Wessler。
Thanks, Bubo. If what you told us is true, then this time we'll owe you one.
Will wonders never cease?
这你们到处欠人情债。
So, Albert Wessler. Which asylum do you mean, Bubo?
It's got some fancy long name. I don't remember, but I have a brochure. Let me find it for you.
Thanks, Bubo.
Here it is. Let there be peace forever. Mental institution for ill and damaged minds. Quite a beakful.
Where can we find it? I've never heard of it.
It's a good 6-hour drive from Clawville. Maybe more. But you'll find everything in the brochure.
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Whew. Finally? Now get your chicken scratchers out of here while I'm asking nicely. Just one more thing.
What's that, Bubo?
If that someone was really Albert Wessler, the trouble's bigger than you think.
It's always bigger than we think, Bubo. We're used to it.
You don't understand. Ibn Wessler never loved and respected anyone in his life like he did his brother Albert.
所以我说啊，我觉得很有可能死掉的是伊本，而不是 Albert。
So what?
Then the problem's bigger than we thought. A cornered rat bites.
Well, thanks for worrying about us, Doc. But there's no way back from here. Too far, too late.
对吧？不然按照 Bubo 的说法，伊本这么爱戴他的兄弟，怎么可能说他兄弟死了，他还坐在那里跟别人谈笑风生啊？
We're like hounds, old man. Once we've caught someone's leg, we never let it go.
Who? Not while you're alive, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, goodbye then, fellas. And I wouldn't mind if you never visited me again.
哎呦，你个死傲娇，我知道你会想我们的啦。
The pleasure was all ours, Doc.
看看，
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
这个精神病院的传单，看一波线索再走啊。看看，这腕带很可能来自一家精神病院，也就是伊本 Wessler 秘密的孪生兄弟接受治疗的地方。Bubo， 厄修拉对那只老猫头鹰大发雷霆，但这似乎并不会让 Bubo 感到心烦，他的内心已经坏死了。坏死了可还行啊？我们还剩2个人物没出现，其他人物都出现了是吧？对的，都解锁了。Albert， 阿尔伯特·塔迪乌斯· Wessler 属男，他是个危险的疯子。阿尔伯特· Wessler 是霍巴特·伊本 Wessler 的孪生兄弟，他正在远离城市的精神病院里接受治疗。那我们还有什么可看的啦？好像没啊，反正也是最后一次来了。走。阿特拉斯啊，我们要先回阿特拉斯吗？哦，回去商量一下对策是吧？这个地方还要去吗？不用了，没什么意义。这尼罗河应该也不用去啊，都没什么变化。OK。
We had to gather ourselves, take a deep breath, and think over what we knew so far. What the chickens had I got myself into? What had I dragged Marty into? Moreover, what had we pulled the whole city into? This was going to be one of those cases that changed things forever. But I wasn't worried about myself. It didn't matter to me. Too many pieces had been plucked off this old rooster. But Marty's different. He's too good of a bird and too good of a cop to end up like me.
哎呀，我们不能说这个话，感觉像在说什么遗言一样。
Twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting to feel like we're really in a detective novel. A cheap one.
我也觉得。
Yeah, but listen, Marty.
What is it, Boss Bird?
I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
What? Are you joking? I know you have a weak sense of humor, but there's a limit to everything.
I'm not joking, Marty.
Well, I certainly hope you are.
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it. You have someone to go home to.
怎么？你想说我Sunny孤家寡人，你不行拖家带口回去？
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself?
就
What do
说
you
啊
think? I endured all this to give up now? What do you take me for? No, pal. You're not getting rid of me so easily.
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you moron. Just accept it, shake my hand, and go home. Your wife, Laura's waiting for you.
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in. I risked my life more than once tonight. You know why?
No. Why?
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boil says or whatever's on a goddamn piece of paper. We're the chicken police, Sonny. And we always will be.
好感人哦，好兄弟。
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're gonna go to that insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast and clean. Yeah, just like you said, even if it kills us.
Thanks, Marty. Without you, I'd most likely already be sleeping the big sleep.
Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Like you say, partner.
Let's drop this before you start crying on me, okay?
I hope not.
You almost just did.
Clock off, Marty.
That's the spirit, the Sonny I know and hate.
哦，我们现在看看，应该就是跟 Marty 说一下吧。
Thanks for everything, pal. Truly.
Don't mention it, Sonny. If it weren't for you, nobody would have tried to kill me with a Tommy gun or set fire to a ship with me in it.
How lucky you are, huh?
Damn right.
哦，跟他谈谈。
What do you think, Marty?
What? You care what I think? You must have hit your head pretty bad.
哎，可以啦。
Stop fooling around, Marty. I'm serious. So what do you think? About everything?
Well, I think we're in deep shit. But to be honest, Ibn Wessler is in deeper shit.
Do you think he really murdered his brother? But why? And what does it have to do with Natasha and the threats?
Doesn't add up yet. Something's missing. Let's visit the institution and try to find out what we can about this Albert Wessler fella.
哎，我有一个非常狗血的脑洞，会不会是兄弟两个人同时爱上了 Natasha， 所以才会变成这样？
Exactly. If
如果
he's
是
the
真的
dead
这样的
body,
话，
we've got to know
那也
what
太
the
狗血
motive
了。
was. If we can't, and if he's still alive, we gotta ask him directly.
And what do you think, Sonny?
I think Ibn, Albert, and Natasha are the three key players in this case, and that all of it has something to do with the brothel.
会不会就是比方说，伊本一开始看中 Natasha， 帮他从风月场，赎出来以后，然后 Albert 又看上他，然后兄弟两人就抢起来，会不会是这样一个发展？哇！
And the fact that Natasha used to be a courtesan?
Yeah, that too.
Listen, Sonny, about Molly.
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Forget it. Let's concentrate on the case, and on making it out alive, and helping Natasha, too.
Whatever you say, Boss Bird. So you think Natasha's really in danger?
It could be, or she could even be behind everything.
No, you don't believe that.
I'm not sure what I believe, Marty. Let's see.
Oh.
Things got mixed up at the brothel.
看看，让我看看，从风月场开始，事情就变得复杂了起来。要进入第4章了，说明可能的嫌疑人伊本、Natasha。 确定？很接近，但我哦，一本怎么了？一本的孪生兄弟，带着万代的，不确定。很重要，不是现在。娜塔莎的秘密 ，OK。看看啊，让我看看，从风月场开始，事情就变得复杂起来。一本发现娜塔莎一直以来都是蔡华斯的秘密间谍哈。娜塔莎以前在风月场里工作过，而蔡华斯想要保守这个秘密，因为他和一本有一腿。娜塔莎是基普的地下恋人，而一本知道了奇普有那个胆子吗？跟娜塔莎谈恋爱啊？娜塔莎以前是个交际花，而他想保守这个秘密。有可能啊。
Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ibn wanted to keep that a secret.
可他要怎么保守这个秘密啊？我觉得去过尼罗河的人应该都会知道。哎，这是一个，放这个万代，对，就是这样。
A secret, it seems. Somebody else had to pay for.
然而，却有别的动物不得不为这个秘密付出代价。奇普为了替一本保守秘密而杀了人，这条万代是关键，能够证实其因为杀人的证据。他偷走万代，处理尸体并把万代，他没有杀人啊，能够证明，没有杀人，偷走了。
Somebody died for that secret. Zip hid the body, but he kept the wristband.
然后讲到他的孪生兄弟，对 ，OK。
Who could it belong to?
他属于，
The dead body was almost certainly Albert Wessler, a resident of an insane asylum.
哎呦，
But
有
why
点
did
吓
he
人
have
啊
to，
太
die?
突然。OK， 那我们，问问马里。
So where exactly is this place?
A few hours' drive from here, in the middle of nowhere. It's a creepy old mansion, of course.
You think it's a good idea to go there? What if it's a trap?
I told you, you can still go back.
Huh, wouldn't you love that? No such luck, boss. If I get killed or locked up forever in an insane asylum, that's gonna be on you.
Thanks, pal. I deserved that.
You still trust her?
I never trusted her, Marty.
I mean, you believe her?
I'm sure she was honestly afraid. People don't fake it that easy. But I can understand why she didn't tell us about her former profession.
Or how she knows Molly.
Yeah, that too. And the death of Deborah complicated things even more.
Hey, Sonny, she didn't seduce you, right? I mean, Natasha.
Who knows?
Ah, don't be stupid, Marty. My old ticker hasn't been beating for a long time. Not that way, anyway.
Yeah, all right, boss.
谁知道你说的真的假的 ，Sunny？
So what do you think happened to the corpse?
Probably been eaten. Horrible to think about, but even if half of what they say about the hive is true, starvation, riots, arson, predation.
You're telling me. Makes my feathers stand on end when I think about what goes on in there. And we pretend we don't know about it. As if Roachtown isn't even part of Clawville.
This won't end well. I'm afraid soon Clawville's gonna burn once again, and because of its own foolishness.
Well, that's if another meat war doesn't break out first. 'Cause then, the whole wilderness will burn.
Lovely prospects, eh?
Either way, it was a damn clever move for Wessler to hide the body in Roachtown.
It's the only place no one will ever find it.
Like the belly of a burning ship.
Oh, I think that was an intentional red herring.
这倒是，因为烧着的船总比扔一个尸体要明显很多，是吧？
Sounds about right. Who'd have thought? I believed that little rat. I thought he'd changed.
There's a point when it's too late to change, Marty. His past caught up with him. Whatever he did since then doesn't matter.
Not much.
Exactly. And that's the case with us, too. That's why I won't back down. Even though a voice in my head is screaming right now, leave it all to hell and have another drink.
又喝又喝
Maybe we should do that.
啊！
Maybe we should.
那我们要喝一杯吗？要喝，
I've had enough stimulation for today.
我们可以喝个好的。
Come to daddy, darling.
有点恶心哦。还能再对话不啦？
Okay, so the picture is more or less clear. Ibn's got his brother killed because he learned Natasha worked in a brothel.
Yeah, that could be the case, but I believe the roots go deeper than that.
Which we'd only learn if we talked to him. I mean, if the corpse isn't him, because then we'd need a medium.
Which would be exciting, but maybe it's enough if we ask the doctor who treated him.
所以说还是要相信唯物主义啦。
That too, yeah. But
你还想
where's
着
the
自
fun
己
in
能
that?
够怕死啊？我们现在还有什么可以拿的？看看线索，地点。哦，还有一个地点啊，一座精神健康机构，有一个非常长的名字和一段非常长的历史。在照片上，它看起来就像那些低成本的恐怖电影中的吸血蝙蝠城堡。地点。哦 ，The Meat Wall， 这个我们读过吗？忘了。在荒野世界已知的历史中，肉食大战是规模最为庞大、最为血腥的冲突，一直从822年持续到849年。起初，战争的影响范围仅限于双头大陆阿尔特拉，但在随后几年中，它迅速蔓延到了包括利爪市全部4个殖民地在内的12个殖民行省。肉食战争期间，约有8000万到9000万只动物死亡。大战结束后，有27个物种宣告灭绝，感觉就像世界大战是吧？所以现在是怎样？看看救赎失去马尔的电话。
Please say the floor inside is covered with conspiracy theory papers and notes written with your own blood.
More like dirty clothes and empty bottles, Marty. Sorry.
你这是什么鬼想象啊？我们只是过着一种颓废的生活，好吗？
You're no fun, Sonny.
别老是找刺激啊！
Well, you'll get old eventually, too.
就是啊
Never.
想的挺好啊。
I still have nightmares about the Great Fire.
Really? Were you alive then? How old are you exactly?
I was 3. And maybe it's not even a true memory, just the collective memory of the city. I see the flames. I see the burning buildings. And I hear the screams.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought you weren't born in Clawville. Aren't you from Averia?
Exactly, Marty. We were just visiting Clawville when the fire broke out.
I'm surprised you ever returned.
Well, maybe that's the reason I did return, Marty. It's like when someone falls in love with their captor, you know? Somehow I feel like this is my place. No matter how much suffering it brings, Clawville's fate is intertwined with mine.
感觉像是一种童年的夙愿，童年的噩梦那种感觉，所以很执着。
You know, I thought about it multiple times that you might be Meredith H. Marble.
什么？又是侦探，又是小说家了。
We've met her on a number of occasions, Marty. Remember? Her real name is Susie.
Maybe Susie's just an actress you hired.
哦，想挺多。
You've read too much of that cheap garbage, Marty. There's no conspiracy theory. Susie's just a money-hungry little dame who made a fortune off of us. That's all.
Yeah, you're disappointing.
想什么呢，马尔蒂？
I know.
整天搞阴谋论，没什么意思。还要再看一下照片。
You've heard the gossip, haven't you? That they were the ones to set fire to the city before saving it?
Everyone heard that, Marty, but most likely it's sheep shit.
I don't know. Somehow it fits for me. First, they burn down the city, then they save it with their influence and money, and then they're heroes.
听起来很有道理啊。
You watch too many movies, Marty. They had zero reason. They saved the city because all their business and political interests were here. If everything burned, all they worked for would have turned to ash.
It must be horrible to live inside your head, Boss Bird. I don't see it that way. I don't believe everything's directed by cold, calculated logic.
马蒂就是某种阴谋论爱好者。
Because it's not. But most conspiracy theories are just pure, made-up sheep shit. The real conspiracies never come to light.
这倒也是啊。
Ah, so you do believe in them.
I believe in the possibility, and what I see with my own eyes.
You're an awfully worn piece of old furniture, pal. I hope you know that.
你嫌弃的有点晚了。
It's chaos and mayhem wherever we go. Oh, Sonny, it's good to be working with you again.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but you're right. I never knew how much I missed it.
Ah, that feels good, Boss Bird.
Just don't get too excited.
Can I ask an honest question, Sonny?
If you must.
You think of her differently now?
I don't really know. Our shared past didn't change. Our daughter, our experiences, our pains.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But yeah, Marty, I think of her differently. I won't lie.
I'm sorry.
I know, Marty.
感觉对Sunny就是个巨大的打击哦。知道他关于他妻子的事情之后，就他也想不通他妻子为什么是这样的，甚至他也不知道他找他是不是一种阴谋啊。
So, when and where was this?
Not long after I met Molly. She always loved to work with orphans. She simply liked to give.
哦，他终于吐露了这段故事啊。
I see. So what the cluck are you doing in the picture?
I helped around the orphanage for a while as a volunteer.
So you were a kindergarten teacher?
No.
Relax, Sonny. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It makes me think of you from a new perspective.
嗯，听起来还挺可爱的呢。
Stop it right there, Marty, while you can.
干嘛呢？不能直面自己的过去啊？对啊，看这照片真的挺可爱的。
Hey, if you like music so much, why don't you have a turntable, Sonny?
Maybe I love the silence even more.
The silence of Clawville. You mean the sirens, the gunshots, the crying, the screams, and the wailing?
Yeah, something like that, Marty.
哎呀，不听你们俩打嘴炮了，还能干嘛？这个地图这边是灰色的，我们是要触发什么吗？有什么可以触发的吗？电话？哦，我们是不是要得到一个电话号码？我再看看。Let there be peace forever. Mental institution for ill and damaged minds. We are waiting for your calls from calls from Cloville 555966。哦，原来如此，看看555966是吧？可以吗？
Hello.
哦，可以。
Called the Let There Be Peace Forever Mental Institution for Ill and Damaged Minds. What can I do for you, sir or madam?
Well, I'd like to inquire about a patient who I believe is being treated at your institution. His name is Albert Wessler.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information if you don't have the password given to relatives.
哦，是那个编号吗？
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not a relative. I'm calling from the Clawville Police Department.
你这也太直白了吧！
Oh, I see. In that case, officer, I'd advise you to visit our institution personally. Our director and I would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, miss. I guess I'll do that.
We'll welcome you with open arms, sir. Have yourself a beautiful starlit night.
我这话说的感觉像是个陷阱啊！
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.
See you soon.
很危险，听起来。
So,
We have to go there.
the thought gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps aren't good enough for you?
Ha ha ha.
哈哈哈，能去吗？啊，还不能去？看看在哪儿？什么 Bush Marsh 966，不能走吗？好好好。
So, I get the couch?
It'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up a room for you to sleep in.
哦，不是今天去啊，明天去了。
Whew, great idea.
哦，我们给兔子打个电话，看看。兔子，我们的兔子朋友，555932。OK, fine。
Hey, Louis, it's me again.
又欠人家人情了。
Were you sleeping, pal?
Me? Oh, I wasn't. Anyway, I'm always at your service.
Would you open up a room for Marty?
Naturally, Sonny.
Thanks, Louis. I'm not even gonna say it.
I will. You owe me one.
Yeah.
疯狂欠人情啊！还有什么要问的？没有。
Sorry for the mess, Marty. I rarely have visitors.
Don't worry about it, Sonny. I didn't expect anything else.
Thanks.
哦，可以走了。啊，这就去精神病院啦？那行吧，打个电话不睡觉，直接去精神病院啊。哦，第4章 Farewell, my lovely。